Hello everyone, welcome back to Motion RC Live, this September 5th, 2025 edition of the live show. I'm joined alongside Wesley Miller, I'm James, and also Alex behind the camera for me, Lori behind the camera for Wes, and excited to be back. Another big month of RC products. You probably see what's on Wes's table. That was probably the biggest thing to happen through August. So Wes, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing beautiful. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun here on our end for Motion RC lately. We had the Aries come out. I know a lot of guys have been really enjoying that content. We're working on some more video content for these coming up. I've been flying the 6S this week, having a blast with it, playing with the thrust vectoring, and kind of just working that aircraft out. So you're going to be seeing that coming pretty soon. And of course, the 8S one we released with that video. Pretty awesome watching the product developer here. His name is Seth. Fly this one with us. I mean, for you guys that don't know, Seth Arnold works here at Motion RC, world-renowned acrobatic pilot, aerobatic pilot, aerobatic. Before I get in trouble for that one, I caught it. But
he can do acrobatics as well. But
he can do acrobatics. So you should see his backflip. He's got some skills. But no, the airplane was phenomenal when he flew it into my hands and I caught it. Like, it was just so much fun making that video, and I think guys really enjoyed that. But yeah, we've been doing a lot with those. Been doing some stuff behind the scenes on some products coming out soon, hopefully. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, playing with some slot cars here lately too. But we'll get into that maybe a little bit later. So James, I mean, what have you been working on lately?
we have a slew of new surface and boats on the way. They're actually, the big container just arrived this week, so you can see on the new items. If you scroll down the main homepage at motionrc.com, there's a section that just has the newest releases in order, you know, of being added to the site. So 2 of them are these Jeeps. We'll talk about that a little later. Actually, you can only see one of them in front of me, but we got 1/14 scale Jeep Willys. They work really well up against the tanks. That video will be coming Sunday. And then a couple more Bancroft ships are on their way to me, so I'm excited about that. We got a Spruance class guided missile destroyer, and we've got, oh, what's the other one? I'm forgetting off the top of my head. It's another class destroyer. One is 70 inches and one is 53 inches, and they're both 100 scale, so they're going to play nicely with the recent ones I did. So I'm hoping actually we're probably going to do live unboxing of both those ships, because I really like to do those ships in a live unboxing. I'll probably do a live unboxing for both of those next Thursday. The Perry class, that's it, Perry class ship. Thanks, Bill. Left the top of my head, but I'm excited to see those, so they're on the way to me. And yeah, all around, just a lot of stuff coming. So September is going to be another fun month. Want to give some shout outs to some people in the chat. I see Doberman Rage, Michael Reiska, Mike Bird, Mountain RC, Steve Johnson, Paul McNeil, Bill Jarrett, of course. You know, thank you guys for joining us today. I saw somebody ask what the speed was on the Aries. Now, Aries, if you haven't been paying attention, I mean, if you're watching a live show, you might have been paying attention, but the Aries is not, I mean, I'm sure it's fast, but that's not its
fast.
purpose.
It's not the fastest jet, but it is fast. I mean, you got to think, this is probably around an 80 millimeter airframe with a 90 millimeter EDF stuffed inside of it. So it is actually really fast. Like, I haven't put the GPS in it. I keep meaning to do that. I actually just got a new item. It's funny enough. Here we go. These just hit the website. Also, this is our ERS GPS unit that will bind up to your Radio Master receiver. And then you can have GPS right telemetry on your transmitter. So I'm excited to try this out. I just got it in. So I saw these at the website. I wanted one of these to throw in here, and it just came in right after I got back from flying. But we're going to put it in one. We're going to be testing this out. So we're going to find out the exact speed. But I will tell you, the Aries is pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, but speed-wise, it's really meant for the hover. I mean, the fact that it's the first foamy EDF from Freewing with a 1-to-1 thrust-to-vector ratio. So you're able to, you know, hover it, and that's pretty darn awesome. You know, it has two
pretty awesome
gyros, you know, put in. So guys who like aerobatics, you'll be able to play around with it.
I'll tell you, I've been flying the 6S. I put about 8 flights on it yesterday, and I'm surprised how much power it still has. Yes, it won't set in the hover, but you can take off and pretty much go straight vertical with it, and it takes a long time to quit accelerating. So you still have a ton of vertical performance even on 6S. Like I said, anything outside of just straight hovering, it has plenty of horsepower for. I mean, I was doing flat spins with it. I was taking it up and doing it where it's on its side and it does the spins. I mean, you can do everything you want to do even on 6S. So
Yeah, that's what I would
don't
look
write
at.
it off.
The 6S version would be like an Avanti with just way more aerobatic
Thrust
capabilities. But now, what do you
Yes.
think of? So back to the speed, Zeus. I mean, the last time we were together, we were flying the Zeus around. Zeus was mean and fast. Is the Zeus faster?
Zeus is still faster.
Just
But
straight
you
line
know,
speed.
8S Zeus is going to be the fastest thing around.
Well, compare
still.
8S to 8S.
Right, 8S to 8S. I'm going to say that this is probably 25 to 30 miles an hour lower in the speed.
Right.
Now, I don't want to like just tell you exact numbers, guys, until I do this. So I know for sure, but you know, roughly I can guess what their plane's going. I'm going to say that the Ares 6S is probably doing around 120 and this one's probably doing around 130. But that's just off my head right now until we get actual GPS numbers, which we'll have a video on when I do it. It's going to be awesome.
I'm excited to see how that works. Speaking of Radiomaster setups, we have, you know, a lot of people obviously purchasing their Ares, have been wondering about, you know, combining 2 receivers to make a receiver with enough channels and capability, and you are working away on that video.
Actively filming as we speak. Yeah, I've been working with some of the Radiomaster reps on that to make sure that we get this programmed as best we can. Chris and Seth here also have Radiomaster transmitters now. So the plan is anytime I make a video, they're going to do the same things, make sure there's no sticking points. That way, when it goes out to you guys, it's going to be the best video it can be as far as y'all programming it. And we're also working on some downloadable profiles. So when Seth sets one up and he's been testing it, he can have a Seth profile and then I can download it and see if I want to tweak anything. So when the customer gets that Radiomaster profile for their airplane, it's going to be all tuned out. You're going to be able to download it, just put it in your airplane, and you'll know you'll have our exact same settings. So that's going to be really cool. And that's something we're working on, but it takes a little time to get those things figured out. Plus, I got to start flying all these planes and making profiles for them.
And you were teasing me a product that we can't talk about today that's going to be pretty awesome when it releases as well. So
I know.
Stay tuned, guys, because by the next, I'm sure by October's live show, this is what happens every time. We're always, you know, a month. A lot happens in a month, especially in Ocean RC. We get a lot of stuff in. So, yeah, so Wes, I'm going to send it back over to you if you want to talk about some of the products on the table, because if you guys are, before I send it to Wes, if you guys are subscribed to our email, you know, I make those emails for the most part, and Lori as well. And this morning's email shows, you know, the Jeeps are in there, and a lot of new Carrera slot cars. If you don't know, Wes is a slot car head, if you will, slot car fanatic. He's been posting pictures. Actually, I used when we get to the customer community, you posted as a civilian, so I added you to the customer community there.
Civilian.
So I added that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wes, take it away.
Well, yeah, guys, I've been playing with slot cars now for probably 4 or 5 years. I've gotten pretty heavily into them. And so when we decided to bring them in here at Motion RC, it was a perfect match made in heaven for me. I've been like, yes, slot cars. So yeah, we have the Carrera sets now. I actually have one sitting here in front of us. You can see the details of these cars are pretty epic. I don't know, Lori, if you want to come up here and zoom us in for a second. We'll get us some zoom in here, but these are the Carrera cars. This is your 1/32 scale. They also make 24 scale. We have both on the website now. I haven't got any of the larger cars yet. This is kind of my scale here, but the details in these Carrera cars absolutely blow me away now. I mean, they have full interiors in them. All the lights work on the little cars. The wings, when you let off the gas, if you have our digital versions, the lights on the back of them will actually do the brake lights to show that they're slowing down. I mean, it is pretty darn cool how far these have come. And like I said, these are the digital cars. We also have what's called the Evolution set. Now, Evolution is just your standard slot car, where when you give it voltage, it goes. When you let off, it stops. But you're going to lose some of the lighting features when you do that, and you won't be able to change lanes. But we do have both versions. The other thing I'm super excited that we brought in is AFX. So this is one of our AFX sets setting here. These are actually the cars that came in the set because I got it personally to make some videos about my home racetrack that I've been building lately. And I've been having a lot of fun with them. So yeah, we're going to be having a video here at Motion RC also very soon on these little guys here. We also got a lot of their like super premium bodies in. They're fully race-ready cars, but they've got a premium body on them to where even in this size, these are the size of a Hot Wheels car. See that? I mean, that's the size of a Hot Wheels car, but they pack a ton of details in them. And I have some of those showing up this week that I'm really looking forward to showing you. But if you're into slot cars, or even if you're interested in slot cars, man, an AFX full-blown set like this one, these cars run phenomenally right out of the box. You're going to have just as good an experience racing these as racing like a high-end car. Oops, which is funny because it's the red one. I already finished it. It's okay.
Like he's going so good.
I was doing good. If I don't have a mistake once a day, guys, something's not going right. But anyway, AFX cars, I'm super excited, though. We're bringing a bunch of these into stock. So I'm going to be doing some content on it. So if you're into slot cars, get ready. We're going to be doing some of that stuff. It's a lot of fun. I've been building a full-on track here lately. And like I said, it's kind of been my dream to play with all these slot cars for quite a while. Outside of the airplanes, don't get me wrong, I still love airplanes, but I could love more than one. And slot cars have been it for me lately. So yeah, I've been building some tracks, and I can't wait to show them with everybody. So anyway, I'm excited. Check it out. Right there, we got a select section on the website. If you haven't ever looked for them, I will say it's tech toys, slot cars, and then you'll see all the different sets and the sizes. So, and we're slowly growing that segment right now. I'm really excited to see where this is going to go. I dream that we are eventually going to be one of the larger slot car guys even. We've grown tanks, we've grown planes, we've grown ships. I'd love to see some slot cars grow. So if you're interested, guys, go over there, get you a set. They're not very expensive, and start racing some stuff. It's a lot of fun.
And if you got a 3D printer, I would say, because Wes, in your picture, you could see some of the things that you're making, to build that surround. And to me, it's not even so much the cars themselves as much as how exciting it is to build the course around it. You know what I mean? Like, you could go nuts with buildings and grandstands and towers and, borders and you name it. You can really...
Oh my gosh. I ordered some people this week. I got like 200 little tiny people this week. And yeah, I mean, like you said, I've been 3D printing buildings. I've had almost as much fun building the track as actually racing on it. So, y'all know my boy Skip, and he is like infatuated with RC, or not RC, but slot cars right now. It's like we wake up in the morning, he's like, "Dad, racetrack." And I'm like, all right. Like, he knows what is up with these slot cars right now. And yeah, he sat there with me during the process of building the track, and we were putting all the drywall, spackling all over everything, and I gave him the paint brush, and he's just getting it everywhere. But he loved building the track with me, and so yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it, guys. I'm really happy I got to do that one. So
yeah, that's awesome. And the track is still above your head too, the other track.
Yeah, I have the other tracks right here.
And what's
maybe
on
we'll
those?
Get that down and do something.
Which scale? Which scale is above? Because you're doing AFX.
The one here, yeah. The one here in the shop is this scale. This is 1/32 scale.
Gotcha.
Right. The one in the house is the HO, which is the size of a Hot Wheels car.
Yeah, Wes's studio there. You guys know he has lights like that light him up, but they're underneath. On top of that is a whole thing that he can lower.
There you go.
And when he moves the table out, and he can put. And yeah, on top of that platform is a full slot car, track and stuff that he could, bring the boys over and do some slot cars. It's pretty darn awesome.
It's pretty really awesome. Cool. Yeah. So on the weekends, sometimes we'll drop it down and play it. And yeah, like when we brought Carrera in, I was like, I'm buying every car. And I did. I bought every car we brought in. It was bad. Oh, it's bad. You know, I like to give them back their money, you know.
Big Jim,
kind of my thing.
I haven't touched the Jeep in front of me yet. That'll be a little later in the show. And they just released, if you saw the email, I have two of them actually. We have it in olive. You just can't see it. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to run through the community stuff. So later on in the show, I'll definitely turn one on here and go over some of the stuff. But the full video is edited, ready to go. That one's going to drop on Sunday if you need more details. But it's pretty darn awesome. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I guess, yeah, perfect transition. Thank you, Wes, for showing the slot cars and the Aries guys. Let's move into the customer community. So the customer community section of our live show is mostly filled with posts from the community on our Motion RC customer community Facebook group. So even if you hate Facebook, and I can totally understand why somebody would hate Facebook, I love Facebook for two reasons. The marketplace is awesome to find things, and the groups. If you just follow the groups for whatever hobby you're interested in, man, Facebook works well in that regard. And our group is over 30,000 people, and tons of people share custom content like you're seeing here. So now this one came from a name. I just called it Bangkok because I think that's where he's from. And it's Thai Airlines AL37. I have no idea the person's name who shared it with us. But all around, it's pretty awesome. Wes, we're getting feedback from your mic in my ears, so I don't know if the customers are hearing that, but yeah, just lower your mic a bit as we go through here. And there it is, Wes. There's your slot car set. I don't know, you had grass on it, or this is the grass, but is this the most...
So this is as I was building it.
Okay.
This is after we've mudded all the pink foam, and then we slopped the brown paint over the top of it, and we were getting ready to put the grass on next.
And that 3D grandstand, that's all 3D printed in the tower, right?
Yep.
That's
and the
awesome.
tower, yeah. So it came with what was called a light bridge, which is a little piece of metal with some lights on top of it, and I ended up cutting that all up and putting it in the building just for some more scale-looking appearance.
It's awesome.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
I mean, that looks cool.
I can't wait to show it to everybody.
Are you mad that you didn't open the sides a little more so you can fill in like on the side of the track? Because that would be pretty neat as well.
Well, I gave myself just enough room to make a 4x8 table, so it didn't take up like a ton of my living room space until we could move it somewhere else. But my other track is much bigger.
That's
outside.
living.
Yeah,
that's living.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the 4x8. That's the small one for the kids. The one outside is the 16x8, and so that's a lot bigger.
Wow.
But yeah,
it's cool.
It's been fun though.
Yeah, as you grow it, we got to keep updating us. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got Tyler Davis Wells. I think we've seen this one before, but a nice custom SR71 that he shared. I love the grays mixed in with the black and the weathering on it. Just absolutely beautiful. Then we're going to move on to Stephen Meyer with a Flightline Spitfire. Always good to see a Spitty. That's my favorite aircraft, and there's some weathering in there, it looks like. Or he just flew through a lot of bugs and weathered it on his own. Did a good job, but all around super neat. Thank you for sharing, Stephen, if you're out there. Yeah, Mike Bird, half the Tower of London, it looks like, on the tower of there. You can find anything, grow it, shrink it, so you could probably add that too. That would be awesome. I was telling Wes he should build like Monaco, you know, like the racetrack in the heart of the city. That would be unbelievable with 3D printed buildings. You could even put Iron Man and Whiplash on the track.
Oh man,
I
know. And I've thought about doing Sebring too, so you can have the hill where it goes down. There's all kinds of crazy ideas on the car tracks.
Next one's a little video share from Ryan Jones with his this wasn't a black. I don't know what this was, but a touch and roll. So that's what he showed it. I don't know if it's an Avanti or maybe it's a bigger model. I'm not seeing it now. I was about to call it the Black Horse MiG-29 because we have a video of that coming soon. But this was cool. He does a touch and go, but right into a roll and then almost loses it. but keeps it going. So cool little clip there. Nice for a reel. Then we're going to move on to Ricardo Bongiovi.
Oh gosh, you're gonna start a war in the chat now. Oh no.
He shared two A10s, one with the green slime lights and one with blue slime lights. So I'm assuming one's customized, or did they change now to blue? Because they came out originally green.
They have officially
blue?
changed to green.
They officially changed to green. So if you own a blue one, you were one of the first to market. Preferably,
Right.
I know the blue is
collector's edition.
but they're both kind because I've seen it in both options. But I know the green is the more, I guess, pronounced. But is the blue not scale at all? Is there no blue, or was that
The
a
blue
lie?
is not scale.
Not scale
So
at all. Even though
we
I like
have
the blue.
asked them to change them, and they are going to green now, everybody. So yes,
Okay. So he just
officially
shared.
they will be green now.
So he shared some pictures of both. So if you got the Motion RC blue, good for you. I dig the blue. I think the blue looks cool.
Oh, I dig the blue. I've got the blue. It's the special edition now. Not
Yeah.
everybody's got it.
I like
Color
it.
lightsaber.
Yeah. It's two lightsabers. There you go. It's Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. Perfect. And we're going to move on to PJ Davis. This is, we got a couple Black Horse MiGs from PJ Davis videos. I shared one of them, but check out the chase. I know Alex loves a good chase. So this is the big Black Horse MiG-29 and just a nice clip. Some good flying from both pilots to really, we haven't done that in a while.
You don't fly planes.
I know I don't fly planes anymore. I ain't flying a jet like that, that's for sure.
I can still do that.
You
2 years
could
out of practice.
You could chase these Jeeps around.
Yeah.
They go like 5 miles an hour. But all around, super neat. And then we got this one. He's called it the Touch Shadow. So coming in low. Now this is a big balsa jet. And he's risking it. My goodness. He's risking
Whoa.
it. I gotta see that again. I mean, and he's coming like from.
Look how slow it's going, though.
And then he slows it down. Woo! It's awesome, but why?
Those poor ants.
That's a lot of money to put at risk. But hey, if you're gonna get on video, one more time.
Ah!
I love it. Look at the lights. I love it. That's great. And then some beautiful shots here from Matthias.
What a shot.
Bianetro. It looks like he's a professional photographer or somebody at his club is, but gorgeous shots of his B25. That is the Flightline B25, looking awesome. I left the lower third there for you to see, promote him as well, or her, whoever shot these pics, but absolutely stunning. Good looking model. All around some nice pics. And we got this. Now this is the real plane. Mark Davenport did a little customization on his F-18, and that was his Muse. I really like that scheme with the blue and the stars. Absolutely beautiful. Looks really good.
I like that light blue.
Light blue and gray.
I like the little air brake detail, too, that's painted. That's nice.
Yep. I did that with mine before I crashed it. Remember that? Yeah. Before
yeah.
the CG was off, I did that whole scheme, and I actually 3D printed that air brake. I 3D printed one and put the logo on that, so when I had it static just at the table, I could rest it up so it looked, and then I had, because the one is actually only just molded in to the back.
Right.
So I also had a sticker on that one, so it would look like that. But it was nice. It worked. And then of course I forgot to CG it in a rush, and
It was exciting.
memories. Malcolm Sully with a cool F-15. Thought that was a pretty good customization. Would love to see it outside in the sun. Hard to really gauge it on the table there, but there you go. He's got some drop tanks and ordnance, and I really like that
Like Rebel Star Wars orange.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, is it red or orange? My color blindness goes a little bad, and looking at it on a small screen right now. Forgive me if I get the color wrong. And we got these cool. This is a cool shots of LA3 is who posted this, but a Delta AL37 customization, and the way he shot it, whatever he's using on his camera, makes it look micro in a way. Like, not this shot, but there's one shot where you could see it just makes it sort of look, I don't know, it felt like when I watched it, like it makes it look, what is it called when you tilt shift? Tilt shifting. But all around, super beautiful, and looks like glass too.
I love the classic Delta scheme too. It's not the new one. That's the classic Delta scheme.
Yeah, for sure. It looks brand new. Like, it looks like that's how
It
it
does.
would look when it came right out of the paint room. All around, super duper neat. Then we got Kelvin Williamson with another cool video. So some sort of stabilized camera inside his cockpit with head tracking, it looks like, for FPV, but absolutely stunning.
Wow.
And you could tell that it's inside the cockpit. Like, I thought the cockpit might have been cut, but you could sort of see the shadows around him, and that's clear plastic. Looks absolutely beautiful.
Smooth.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful with the FPV. And then I don't know how he does that little piece of glass. Like, is that a custom for the targeting in front, or is that added in post? But let me just look at the cockpit detail. It looks awesome.
It does. I love that he added the little mirrors too.
It's yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, I think his like HUD actually works. This is crazy.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
I saw it. It works.
yeah. Like, his horizontal horizon there in the middle of the screen is actually working.
Wow. It's unbelievable. And the rearview mirrors, see the rearview mirrors just on the like around the
Yeah.
cockpit, like
Yeah.
as if it was, so you could see what I
That's
mean.
insane.
Everything there. Wow.
That's awesome.
I can
Yeah,
watch
he
that.
probably wins for the best FPV setup I've seen yet.
Yeah, he's watching. I'm watching this whole video through. We got 30 more seconds, and I'm gonna love every second. I mean, look at this flying spot. This got to be Florida, right?
Right.
There's got to be. That's like
I
swampy.
mean, it looks like it. Yeah.
Swampy marsh.
Where is he? You know, like.
Yeah.
Where are you, dude? Are you near me? Let's come film
There's
together.
There's his. Yeah, he wasn't even near his. Is he in the chat?
Uh-huh.
Calvin.
Ah!
Let us know.
It looks
Are
great.
you in Florida?
Absolutely beautiful. Ooh.
Are you sure it's not a real jet? I
Yeah,
don't think
right.
that's a real jet.
Not a real jet, but absolutely gorgeous. Then Jeff Brunt, you were the winner in the thumbnail. Used one of your shots for the thumbnail. This is the Flightline P38. I saw someone ask a question if the Flightline P38 will come back in stock. I believe so. I believe all the Flightlines will eventually come, but yeah, I couldn't give you a definitive of when, but I haven't heard anything about it being discontinued or anything like that. It's a gorgeous plane. I still got mine in the olive, but some beautiful shots as well. And Jeff's always the one who gets those nice shots against the flag. Always love those. I would have made that the thumbnail, but it's a little hard to blow that up to make it look good for the thumbnail. But all around, super sweet. Then we got Jay Custer coming in with a custom Freewing Panther with, he's got a RC Geek figure inside, he had said. So I guess the RC Geek had some options for figures, or I don't know if it's his figure or he painted it like that, but
No,
it's
his.
Yeah,
his.
he's
It's his.
resin printing.
Oh, it's RC Geek is in the jet. Oh, I'm like, what? I was like, you just tell me RC
he's-
Geek is the figure?
Yeah, Chris is making some resin printed parts for the Panther now, so
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Nice.
I think he
Because he
even has a
did-
dive brake option for it now too.
Oh yeah, because he did it for the. Is this the 70? Yeah, it must be the 70.
Yeah, that's the 70.
Nice.
It almost
Oh,
looks
wow.
like he reshaped the nose on that one. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. It's a nice shot, though.
It is.
Looks good. Now, James Carter shared some. He got custom graphics for his Zeus. I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. Yeah, I saw somebody said, "Well, we got the Ares, we got the Zeus. What's next? We got another. We need another god.
Alpha and Omega.
What's the next Greek god?
We need another Greek god coming in Hades or something."
Every time I see the Zeus, it makes me think of that movie Love and Thunder. Zeus.
You are not
Every
invited,
time I see that
but
place.
I'm not gonna say it.
That's right.
Jack Reamer, check these video out. So Bill will enjoy this. This is the Ticonderoga with a little slow motion, but a nice camera on the front end. I don't know where he's at, but when it hits some waves, so this is the Ticonderoga class destroyer that I did recently. Obviously not mine, but I love when the waves hit it. Water comes over the top. Looks almost real. That's so cool.
I love how short this next clip is.
And then, yeah, this one I don't recommend doing. I don't know if you get, but I guess if you want to load up, this would be great for July 4th. Send a bunch out and then send an anti-air missile on your Ticonderoga. It just goes pew, shooting up, but it looks super cool.
His tomahawks are launching.
You could add a few of those, put a bunch of the RC boats out there on July 4th, and shoot off a few fireworks from the middle of the lake.
That's great.
And then let's check out this one.
I love this plane.
Hanzik
I love it.
Kleppel. He's got an HE-111 from Black Horse.
Yeah, it's the big one, though.
That's the big one.
Mm.
Absolutely beautiful, and obviously got to do some finishing touches on it. Those the cowls and stuff, but all around super beautiful. And then we got a Fokker DR1 coming from Donovan Godsell. I'm sure these are probably already sold out. They move fast.
They are.
Yeah, we had.
They lasted like 3 days.
We have the DR1s, and then we have the the triplane as well. And those are some of the most hotly wanted, and they can't produce them fast enough. So when they come in, make sure you're on that notify me when back in stock list, because we're trying to get more, but there's a big run on need for people who want want these World War I type of biplanes and triplanes, and both of the schemes in this one are absolutely beautiful. I love them. They're just so they stick out.
I like the face in the front.
And the face in the front. Before the engine. He looks scared.
Yeah. Looks like we still have some D7s in stock, but I think the D1s are gone. So
D7's the triplane, I believe.
The D7's the biplane.
That is
the DR1 is the triplane.
Oh, okay. This is the
one
triplane.
the one on the screen is the triplane.
He's got the
But we
triplane.
do still have a few of the D7s if anybody is looking for them.
And those schemes
World War I aircraft.
Yeah. Always love a good World War I aircraft. I would love to do this one. If they slow down,
Me too.
I would love to get me one, because I still got my it's on the wall over here. I love flying those.
We actually do
lazy,
still have the red
flying.
version of the triplane in stock, though. So if anybody is wanting the red version, it is still in stock.
Basically, is it the red banner?
The camo.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
Wes, what are you talking?
Sorry, I'm trying to actively look as we are going here. So, no, the D7 is the only one still in stock right now. Sorry. And I don't foresee them being in stock till Monday, kind of thing. So if you want one, you should go get one.
We got, what's next? Oh, yeah, check this out. Charles D. Linear put some slime lights on his F4.
Nice.
If they ever redo the F4, they're going to have to do what they did with the, with the A10 here and add that.
I think they have to come on everything now going forward.
Pretty much.
But make them blue for the initial releases.
You're going to like this. Bob DePenta got his son.
Bob DePenta.
Went into the RC construction and got the big crane. My son plays with that too. Love that. But for his fifth birthday, so happy birthday to you, Bob DePenta, big supporter of Motion RC. and flies with
Oh, yeah.
Wes down at the show.
He
Bought
was
a lot of
supposed to be
Wes's
here
old
this weekend,
products.
but he bailed on me.
Oh no, for what? For flying?
Yeah, we were going to fly this weekend. He's got the Gilmore all ready to go and wants me to take it up for the channel. So
Oh, that's awesome. The Gilmore is
We're gonna fly
absolutely
that.
gorgeous.
So
I always
yes,
like the
sneak peek.
Gilmore.
Maybe
That's
next weekend, and then we'll be
beautiful.
having some videos on Bob's. He's been building all kinds of Black Horse planes here the last few weeks.
Alex, what was that French guy's name when we used to work at Hobby King? We went to his show or whatever, and he always corrected how we say French
Started with
words.
a P.
Started with a P. He had a Gilmore.
Yeah.
And I think he had the Black Horse one prior to us ever being here, because the Black Horse one was around longer than we were selling Black Horse, but he had it back then, and I'm like, that's an absolute. I saw it live in France at the show, and it was awesome. He had it all gassed up.
Oh, it's a beautiful
and
airplane.
I love that. It's like that World War I style, old timey racer aircraft. I love it with like the tan and red. Then we got another Bob Bellalumini. If you guys know Bob, he runs the EDF Jet Jam up in Indiana, Rosewood. Rosewood? Did I get
Which
that
I
right?
think Chris is heading to either this weekend or next weekend. He's going to that.
Oh, nice. Is he gonna get some footage for
Yeah,
us?
I hope so.
He better. That would be. That's awesome. What's he gonna? I guess he's gonna be flying the Aries there.
Yeah. He's taking
some
him some
others.
jets and some things. He's heading up to Rosewood to see Bob Bellamini for, I think they're calling this one the Fall Jam or something. So it's a new event there.
Nice, and that'll do it for the Zeus. He put a little red on the blue Zeus, which makes it look awesome. But that'll do it for the Custer community, is what I meant to say. So I think it's time, before we continue on, we are going to spin the wheel. So if you've been watching the show, we always spin the wheel. I know there's some tune that plays. I can never hear it. I'm probably talking over it. I'm sorry. But we
Probably.
have our winner. In order to be a winner, to spin the wheel each week, you just have to leave a comment in the chat, any kind of comment. So if you've been talking throughout watching the show in the chat, you are already entered. And our winner this week is going to be Doberman Rage. Doberman Rage, I know he's in the chat. I just saw him. He said multi. There he is. Good luck, y'all. Good luck to you, sir. Let me walk over
That's right.
to the wheel. So just
Who let the dogs out?
let us
Doberman?
know that
Let's
you
do
know that this spin will be for you. So Doberman Rage, you there? There he is. He says awesome. So I'm gonna start you off. Let's start you off with 100. That's where we're gonna start from. And you ready, sir? Big money. Here we go. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. That wheel is greased. It's juiced. Let's go. Come on. Oh, it's going.
it. Freshly oiled.
It's going. Oh, Doberman Rage! I probably that seems rigged. This is rigged. Doberman Rage, congratulations, man! You just won a $100 gift card at Motion RC. To claim that prize, just email contest@motionrc.com. I'll get that email. I'll check it after the show. And you'll either get your gift card, you'll get your gift card via email. It just comes as a code. You'll either get it today or the latest Monday. It depends on how busy the guys at the warehouse are, because they do that for us. So I'm assuming they're going to be busy, because they've been really busy with a lot of the containers. That have
3-day
come in.
weekend, containers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
Nuts for
forgot.
the guys there.
We weren't working Monday, so they had all the backed up, all those orders just accrue from Saturday to Monday, and then they're racing to do that while they're unloading containers. It's fun, but it's crazy. But congratulations, man. Always happy to give away a hundo on the wheel spin. Love when the wheel acts nicely for the customers.
Like it when it hits good.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. It was so much fun. We did that video with Mark, and it hit on like 4 times. It hit on the biggest. What was it, like $500 or something? I forget.
I
It was like
know,
some
he's
big
over there
spin.
going, whoo!
Airplanes. It was the wheel was really working against him there. It's like if I'm not gonna make a fantasy football.
Got to get you guys telling your buddies so we can get to 200,000 and do another one.
Yeah, right. We're moving.
We're moving every day.
moving.
We're growing.
So, all right, so this will be my part of the show, Wes. I'm going to take over here, and we're going to talk about the latest additions to the website. And I love it because they're small. They're on the table before me. But we've got these new awesome 14th scale Willys Jeeps. And as I said, me and Alex just filmed this video yesterday. It's all edited up. You're going to see the full video is going to come out Sunday. But they're really awesome. For anyone who's into scale RC vehicles, they're 1/14 scale, so all the tanks we have are 1/16 scale, but it's super close and they're going to look really good. Even in our video, I do show them, you know, in comparison to a tank, and I'll do that here live. But just some beautiful tanks for under a sub $100, ready to run out the box. You could either get the green olive drab or you can get the tan edition, and both editions have the ability to either have the top on or have the big machine gun as you see them. So it's up to you. It's very easy to switch from one way to the other, but there you go. You can see it up against some tanks. Now, I wouldn't say they're the most rugged vehicles. They do have some nice shocks, though. They do have metal drivetrain and chassis, so they can definitely take a punch, but they're not crawlers per se, so you're not going to go over crazy stuff. But for the most part, really nice. And even just as scale static models, they're really beautiful. I don't know if you guys remember, they discontinued them now, but Hengguang was the company when I had done the MRAP. They had the Hemet, and they were full, you know, they were really big and almost all metal. They were pretty expensive, but they discontinued a lot of those products, and they're kind of going in a different route. But they have great, let's say, durability and just, you know, quality of construction and such. So most of the trucks are going to be mostly plastic, but a lot of what you see on it is metal. It's got a working winch, which is pretty cool, and I'll show that. And I'll show that as well here in a second. You're just seeing B-roll from the video that we're going to show, but you can see it up against a Henlong Sherman. And it fits nicely. So we do sell a lot of scale figures as well on the website now. So you go into our detailing section, you can find scale figures. So we have some in seated positions. 2 of them are actually on their way to me. So I'm going to revisit probably in a short, and I'll show you what it looks like with some 16th scale figures inside the 14th scale Jeeps. But all around, really beautiful. Really beautiful. And if you're somebody who likes to customize, you can certainly add some more customization to it. But all around, they are absolutely stunning. Even the dashboard like lights up and illuminates inside. So you got lights, you got sound, got an operating winch, the ability to go from the machine gun to the covered top, and again, ready to run out the box with a transmitter that actually has a lot of functionality on it. So you can have the sound turned off entirely. You could turn the lights off if you want. You can trim the throttle. You can do a lot of extra things on the transmitter. In a pretty nice way, and I explain a lot of that in the video when you see it. But all around, they are super neat. So coming back to me on the table here, let me move my coffee out of the way. So again, the cover on the top is it's 2 pieces. This part would get screwed on, so you would take off the rear tire, the spare tire, and the gas can. And then there's 3 little slots that line up with these 3 holes down here. Alex is going to go to our B cam here. And that's just behind these. I'm not going to do it now. I did it on the video. But that screws in there. And then the roll bars just pop right out, which is pretty darn cool as well. So you would just pop these out when you're going. And then those would go in here like so. And then they can spread. And then obviously the gun itself, the machine gun, you just take out, I'm trying to line up that screw right there. underneath the drivetrain there. Let me get it in the light. Just one screw, and that whole machine gun apparatus would come right out, and then you'd be able to fit on your soft top. So if you wanted to go that route, that's pretty cool. I'm going to remove that for a second. Inside the back door is going to be is where they hide the battery in here, which is really nice. Tucks away. It's a 600 milliamp 2S, which is really awesome. Now, the other thing I wanted to show is the fact that the gun itself, I have a spare one here. This gun, I'll do it down here. You can hear it. I'm smashing a second gun on the table. This is fully metal. It's fully metal. It swings independently. So for the video, just because this would swing and all, I put a little bit of Blenderm, like you know, the aileron tape. You can see it there. You don't really see it, but that's just holding it in place. You could probably glue it down if you want to, but it does spin independently. Without it, I just thought it would look silly, you know. Obviously, the goal would be to have a guy back here with his hands on the gun, holding it nice. Then inside, now let me turn this on. So, oh, that's where we'll go next. So you open up the hood, and that's going to be where you turn this baby on. So I'm going to turn on the transmitter. And then there's a little button right here. And I have the sound turned off on this one, so I'm going to turn the sound back on. I believe it's dip switch 4. There it is. And dip switch 3 turns the lights on. So it's interesting how it works, but there's a whole slew of dip switches here. And if you didn't want the sound at all, you could just flip the dip switch 4, and the manual goes through it all. So it's pretty interesting how it works. I've never really seen a transmitter with all the dip switches. And then if I wanted to go, I push the dip switch 7 up, then it turns the function button, so there's 4 function buttons. I could lower the sound, so I just want to lower it, so I'll leave the sound on a bit. But you got blinkers, and then what's really cool, check out inside there. Look at the dashboard, Alex. There it is. Zoom right in there. Illuminated dashboard. So pretty cool. You see all the, you know, the transmission, all that stuff in there. Really, really nice. Where do you pour the gas in? Yeah, I know, right? But super nice. And then even the little things they have here, like these, the axe and the shovel, they're fully metal, painted, fully metal. And then you got to, like, you know, just these clips, they sort of clip in, but they remove, and you can take those off. Like, that's something you do. The decals are all vinyls. So no water slides you have to deal with. It's just, you know, cut them out, put it on, and then peel off the, peel off the film on top. But all around, really, really beautiful. And then take a look at underneath the chassis. So you got a metal chassis all around here with the drivetrain, all metal, and then some pretty decent shocks, which are metal spring. And all around, really, just really, really well thought out. I remember this setup on those bigger, expensive MRAPs and stuff, but to do it, this is, again, I believe these right now, I think they're $89. Am I wrong about that, Bill? You could correct me, but I believe it's $89 ready to run, and you get either, oh, and then let's do the winch. So I'm going to turn off the sound quick, just because it's probably annoying, but the sound when you drive it around, it's proportional steering and proportional drive. So again, up to you, how you want to tune that. But then the winch itself, I'm going to push the button, going the other way. There it is. So the winch, you just push the D button on the transmitter, and I'm just pulling it out. So it'll be there, but there's a little, and then when you push the button again, it stops. So it's just one button operation. And then when you push it, so every time you push it, it goes one way, off, one way, off, one way, off. Now we're coming back. And there's a nice little motor in there with a working winch, with a metal hook. So then I stop it again, and there's the metal hook. But all around, we were able to pull, I was just pulling some big rocks. Well, they're small rocks. They're ones around my mailbox, but in the video, but it looks like a boulder, like if they had to pull a boulder in there, just think of something to do. But all around, just a super detailed scale model that even if you didn't want to use it for RC, like so many guys with the tanks, or even with our Bancroft boats, a lot of guys don't even buy them to play with them RC. You know, they buy them for the purpose of static models, and you know, who doesn't love? I mean, we all sort of love static models, and a Jeep Willys is just so iconic. I obviously dig having the big machine gun on top, but the fact that that's all metal, I'm just really impressed with them, and I'm excited this new direction that Hengguang is coming, because they had a lot of these bigger stuff that were really high priced, you know, high end, and it looks like they're going to get into, you know, some smaller stuff that
Lost the boosters, by the way.
but with the same level of detail that we had. Oh, we lost the booze. That's okay.
Their internet went out.
Their internet went out. Well, they're in Florida, so we could handle the last 10 minutes of the show. But if they want to pop in to say goodbye, if their internet comes back, they can. But all around, I absolutely love it. I'm excited about both of these. It was great to have. And if you check the website now, again, as I said, you go into the new section. I'm going to start doing a lot of the other new stuff. Like we have a new, I don't know, can you bring up the Motion RC website as well? While Alex is bringing that up, if you guys have any other questions, want me to show you something on this, but worst case, just wait till Sunday. I'll have a full video. It's like 17 minutes. We go through the, you know, we show basically everything. The only thing I didn't get a chance to do, they sent me these a couple weeks ago and we needed pictures ASAP. So I didn't get a chance to film me actually unboxing them and building them. I had to get them done, get them on the white background for all the pictures that you see on the website. But it's pretty straightforward stuff. I don't think anyone's going to have trouble building these up. But if you go to the website now, I'm excited about some other things that we just recently released that were in the email, and I'm getting these as well. So this video is going to be coming at some point. Yeah, scroll. Well, yeah, Alex is going to bring it up. Going to bring it up, and then we'll. Sorry, guys, he's just bringing up the web page so he can scroll on it live. Through the B-roll. Here it comes at some point. Resizing it. Oh, we got you working under pressure. We're all waiting on you. Here we go. There we go. The website. But scroll the homepage. Go down, down, down to after shop by brand. Yeah, new and coming soon. Oh, more Legos on there. But if you hit the arrows, see the arrows right underneath? Yeah. So, well, actually, you can move back because these are the boats that were there. But here we go. The Huina Scania 770S in gray and red. I'm getting those coming to me, and they also, again, only $89, but lights and, you know, ready to run. And what's awesome is they come separately for $79, a full working platform. So these are 18 scale semi-tractor trailers, and they're coming from Huina. Huina is known mostly for their RC construction stuff. So I'm excited to see these because I'm getting the platform, I'm getting each in the color. So you could get it. We have the truck in red or gray, and then we have the platform in red or gray. And so for like $150 or 100, what is it, 89 plus 79 total, you get a 1/18 scale, fully functional semi-truck with a semi-trailer, which is really cool. So I'm excited to see how that works, because obviously if you bought the trailer by itself, I don't think that doesn't come with the transmitter, but the truck does. So I assume it's going to bind up nicely, and I'll make a nice video to show you that. And then if you want to back to that new section, I'd actually like to see a picture or two, Alex. There we go, the Perry class, and then the Spruance class. So I'm really pumped about these, because I am always excited to get more of these Bancroft warships. So we'll be having these. We'll be here, I'm hoping, early next week. So next Thursday, I plan on going live with you guys, and we're gonna be able to go through these two. Really gorgeous. And I love the fact that they're 1/100 scale. I prefer the larger ships in the 1/100 scale because the detail seems to be more pronounced, you know, than when you're in the 1/200 scale ships. But all around, absolutely beautiful. Spruance class U.S. Navy destroyer. This one's the almost 70-incher, so that's going to be a big one. We're unboxing that one first, for sure. Then I got to get in the water with the Ticonderoga and all that. But I'm excited to see these as well, and get these all going. So a lot of stuff happening here. Go back to the chat if I could see the chat. I want to see green. Oh, Wes is back. He just popped up. But yeah, scroll up in the chat. I want to see if I missed some questions. Keep scrolling up. Were there any questions about the Jeeps, guys? Well, I got a little sidetracked. Nope, I saw the pour the gas in, so there were no questions before that. Yeah, right. I mean, $89 for a fully ready to run, Jeep. That's proportional, has sounds, lights, and just all nice metal features. I'm really stoked about it. And then the lights themselves, there's all different buttons. There you go. The B button will change a lot of the lights on and off. I don't know if you can see it, but turn some flashers, lights. It's okay. You don't have to. Oh, you're gonna go. Alex is setting up the multi-tail. Alex is a one-man show back here. Wes, what do you think of these Jeeps, Wes?
Wes is back.
Right, Wes is back. Do you hear him?
I have to reconnect him.
Oh, I hear Wes. They can't hear Wes, so now I look like I'm insane. Thanks, Wes. But am my lights working? Oh, there you go. Well, I can turn them off fully. Turn them here. I think something's happening when I push. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm messing up on them. We'll figure out the lights another time, Alex. I did it right in the video, so I'll show you now. I kind of forgot. Wes, check. Are you back?
Hi, everybody. I'm back.
There he is. He's back. Just in time to almost say. Bring up the chat again. I still don't know if I missed any things. Hey, James, just wanted to pop in and say hi, that I can't stay. Been dealing with... oh, man, I'm sorry about that, Kit. Well, that's never exciting. That's a downer. I'm sorry. But join us next Thursday. If you got a little time, you're going to love it. You're a boat guy, so we're doing the Spruance and Perry class Bancroft ships. I'll be unboxing those live. Would love to have you in the chat because you know a lot about those things. So if you want to get your mind off it for an hour next week with Motion RC, I'd appreciate it. We'll go live at 12 there. But thoughts and prayers out to you, my man. That's never easy. Slow Flyer, that was a ripper. I don't know what he was talking about. Those ships will never be out of stock. You'd be surprised, Bob. There are a lot of people who buy these RC ships, and a lot of people buy them not for RC. They buy them for static because they are gorgeous static models. And I know the price seems like a lot, but you'd never be able to make something like that by hand for anything close to that price. I mean, the fact that you could open the box and pull those out and they look just like that. I mean, minor, you don't have to do anything. Occasional decals, like now they're allowing you to, normally whatever the name of the ship, the designation, they would already have it on there, but we realized a lot of guys don't like that. They want to put their own because there's usually, there could be 20, 30, 40 different versions of a class destroyer, and they want to be able to put their own stickers on it. So that's about all you have to do now. And it's, it's for some people, again, I always see those comments about price. I probably wouldn't buy one myself with my money. I don't know if I could afford, but there are a lot of people out there who could. So, you got to we have products in all different price classes, out there for everyone. Some people take their hobbies. I mean, I don't think there's a hobby on the planet that doesn't get expensive as you get into it, whether gun collecting or shooting or hunting or golf, whatever it is, the more involved you get into it, the more money you're going to put into it as well.
Go buy a bass boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have all of these toys or a bass boat.
But all right, I didn't see any other question. Anything for us guys in the last 2 minutes here? Up to you what direction you want to go. But it is Friday. It is September 5th. I'm excited. Football just started. It's pumpkin spice season. We need some pumpkin spice RC products. You're not a pumpkin spice guy? I don't know when that started.
No, I was saying the football.
I was born at, I get it. I was born in 1982.
I hit up
and
some pumpkin spice.
as a kid, I don't remember any pumpkin spice. Like, when did the craze start? I feel like I was in college, like the early 2000s maybe it started.
2000s, I
But
think. Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like, one day, pumpkin spice everything. We need pumpkin. They need a
right.
pumpkin spice version of this Jeep Willys for that
That's
time.
right.
Doberman, do you have a 3x5 Motion RC banner for sale? I need one for my airplane. We don't have one for sale. We might have to look into that. But Doberman, when you email me for your prize winnings, I could send you like a PNG, a file that you could take somewhere if you wanted to print one out for yourself. So in essence, you could say we said, but might make it easier for you. I'd happily share that with you, but up to you. Mike Bird, I'm looking forward to being able to join Jeff's live later. Well, tomorrow morning for me. Usually I go pub on Friday night, but staying in. Chinese delivery, few beers. There you go. There you go, Mike. Have a good night. Recently got my T3485 from Henlong and absolutely love it. Thanks for the detailed unboxing, quality model. Just wanted to thank you guys for it. No worries, Dutch. Love that model as well. I got my T34 up there. A lot of those going against, going to Blitzkrieg, stopping Blitzkriegs. That was always fun to do. What else we got? Looking for a banner. Oh, they're looking for a banner. We gotta get banners on sale here. That's the way the questions are going. But either way,
add them
guys.
into our T-shirt section.
Yeah, we gotta add them. And we have been adding more merch, so we will try to do what we. We got to see if we can. I'm sure we could find. Wait, it's just a matter of stocking them. You know what I mean? Like stocking all that stuff is, finding warehouse space. We're not a merch store. We'd rather save shelf space for RC as much as possible and things like that. But you never know. We'll try to get in. But if you are interested, Doberman, I'll send you that file or a file or two, and you could go print it out yourself. If you need one. But all around, guys, Wes, thanks so much for taking us through the slot cars and the Aries, and we're gonna see a lot of you next week on video, especially for that receiver video. We thank you for doing that, because that looked like a pain in the butt, and it still is, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it done.
Get it done, though.
Get it done for the people who need that info. And guys, we want to wish you all the best this weekend. If you're going out flying, driving, sailing, no crashes. Go, have successful maidens and enjoy the hobby if you're going to be doing it this weekend. And as I said, you'll see me next Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern. I'll put I'll set the video up. We'll be unboxing 2 Bancroft ships that day and have some more fun in the live chat. And as always, first Friday of October is when you'll see me and Wes again together for this live show. So until then, guys, we appreciate you so much for not only watching, hitting the subscribe, hitting the like, and doing all that fun stuff, but most importantly, being a customer of Motion RC, because that's the best way you can support us, is purchasing something at motionrc.com and motionrc.eu. So Wes, whether it's
air, land, or sea, you can get it right here at Motion RC.
You definitely can. Bye, guys.